You rang.
We're not done here.
Sorted.
We'll explore the rest of the town first, before we make a decision about what we're going to do next. This is the Temple of Helm.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Go on. Right, what's this then?
Ah, intrepid adventurers at our door.
Helm guards over all the realms, and his servants are at your disposal. The vigilant one stands ready to mend thy ailments, and so divert the unyielding gaze of the great guide. For a suitable donation, of course. Just to demonstrate our mutual goodwill, you understand. Helm watch over you and our poor lost brother, Brage. A finer captain of the guard could nary be found this side of Arm. Such a strange change for one so devout as he. One does not usually change so drastically without nefarious help. If there be an evil influence on him, perhaps the harsh justice of the military should be stayed. He'll find no quarter at the garrison, but if he came to the temple... well, his restitution need not be his life. Is there anything I can help you with? Just the usual temple services, I imagine. Yes, okay, but he did mention something about the captain of the guard, Captain Brage. Might be under the influence of some evil force. No idea of where this Brage fella is. It wasn't mentioned in any sort of locality, but if we stumble across him in our travels, we'll be sure to bear you in mind, old nailing of Helm you.
Sorted.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yes, I know, let's gather my party.
Right, what's this then?
So we can't go walking all over the graves, which is, I suppose, reasonable in the circumstances. We'll follow the road down south and see where it leads us.
Spit it. I'm on it.
Oh, you have returned, and so soon.
No, say not another word. I would not think of making you wait, but a moment for your just reward. My council told me that they had procured Grey Wolf to rid the woods of bandit Tonquin. I knew we could expect swift justice. I would not have predicted success this quickly, but who else could it be striding into town looking as you do? Please accept this meagre sum of 200 gold pieces as well as the heartfelt thanks of all as Nashkel. Yeah, it's giving us 200 gold pieces for slaying a bandit called Tonquin? Of course it's not us, but I'm sure Godan will play along. Thank you so much. Grey Wolf, is that what I'm called now, is it? I've been called worse things. Excellent doing business with you, Grey Wolf. We shall not hesitate to call upon you if any other thieving miscreants make their presence known. Black the bounty officer mistook me for one of his bounty hunters. Looks like Grey Wolf is not going to get his reward.
You rang.
Because Godan got in there first.
I'm on it.
Cheeky devil. I'm just going to stray slightly off the beaten path here just to see what lies behind. Anything of interest up at these northern echelons of... Ooh, what's this? Ray, who said, "This damn game will be the death of me." Nashkel is a small village on the northern slopes of the Cloud Peaks, a mountain range to the north of Arm that are considered its natural northern border. Due to lying on the northern side of the mountains, Nashkel, although formerly a part of Arm, is now separated and is relatively autonomous. Places of interest in the town are the Nashkel Inn, a relatively clean yet cheap inn for wary travellers and traders that traverse the mountain passes on business to and from Arm, a temple to Helm, the god of guardians, protection and protectors, a small store, and the Belching Dragon Tavern. The tavern is also known among locals as the Northern Light Tavern, due to it being constantly lit by magical light, because the owner fears darkness after an encounter with the Drow and the Nightbringers of Shar. The town's poultry services are not a problem, as Godan doesn't intend to stay for too long. As soon as he has investigated the mines, he will be on his way to pastures new. The question is, does he head to the mines now, or carry out some other business first? As he continues to explore, he ponders on this thought. So here is the garrison. We're just going to head inside here to see if anyone has some further information about the whereabouts of Brage.
Go on then. Right, what's this then?
Stand away, citizen!
Hey there! Who told you that you could come in here? This place is only for members of the Armenian soldiery. Little slop-noses like you, you're not welcome here. Come on, get out of here, for I have to kick your butts. Okay, last time we encountered some guards, Godan's sharp tongue got us into a spot of bother. As much as we don't like to back down from confrontation, I think it's for the best on this occasion that we do. Good! Run off with your tails between your legs. Now if you'll excuse me, I have important business. Get out of my way.
Spit it out.
Oh, very rude.
You rang.
And now that he's out of here,
Sorted.
I'll just speak with one of the soldiers.
Stand away, citizen!
I'll not believe a man of Brage's rank could kill his own family. 'Twas evil magics of some sort.
Stand away, citizen!
I'm so sorry for my mood. All the guard are still grieving at the loss of Commander Brage. So they're talking about Brage, but they're not really giving us much information. A couple of journal updates. Yeah, the change in Captain Brage astonishes everyone. The people of Nashkel liked and respected him before his rampage. Some believe him to be under an evil enchantment. But yeah, nothing about where he is.
Go, Pestis. Why me?
Go on then. I'm on it.
Godan's party leaving him behind.
Spit it out.
And it seems to be snowing.
I'm on it.
And here is Minsk, stood in the middle of the road, looking a bit
You
lost.
rang. Sorted.
Stand and deliver, that my hamster might have a better look at you.
Let us pass, strangers, for we have not much time to waste. What? Yes, I'll ask them. Boo and I go to rescue my charged diner here. You may aid in our victory if you wish. There is glory enough for all. Yeah, the first thing Godan picked up on is the fact that he's speaking to a hamster. Boo is my faithful animal companion, and more than he seems. Yeah. The last time I followed a lunatic, it didn't end marvellously, and I ditched them to the curb. Might as well save myself the bother this time and not pick up a lunatic in the first place. Sorry, pal. You're on your own on this one. You would leave an innocent to suffer with nearly a twitch of your sword arm? Then he screams. Oh! He's attacking us! What? Last time I played the game, obviously I hired Minsk because I thought a man talking to a hamster was quite hilarious, but I haven't experienced him attacking us before because I didn't decline him last time. But it seems as if he's been besmirched and he's not happy about it. Oh dear. Right, okay. Well, I take it then we'll never be able to hire Minsk again. We've made our bed, so we'll lie in it. Sorry, Minsk, old pal. Oh. And there goes Minsk. Wow, just like that.
I'm on it.
Stupid, crazy fool talking to a hamster and asking us to rescue some random
Right,
wench.
what's this then?
Who does he think he is?
You rang.
And thus Godan will never know how epic Minsk is.
Sorted.
Crying shame. Just another bumbling maniac in his eyes. Was put down before he could be allowed to unleash his madness upon the world. Another assassin, pretending to want to rescue some fair maiden, but intending all along to strike out at Godan? Unlikely, but the thought did cross his mind. The obviously crazed man was just simply brain-addled, and unfortunately for him, he picked the wrong dwarf for a fight. As the crazed attacker fell to the floor in a lump dead, the hamster he was apparently talking to and holding began to scamper away, squeaking. Not being in the best of moods, having been attacked on sight on now 2 occasions in this backwater town, Godan squishes the creature beneath his boot, causing a cry of anguish from Jaheira and a shriek from Imoen. Godan simply ignores them and continues on. So we've got the manor house, we've got the garrison, we've got the southern edge of the town. We'll have a swing by down there, see if we're missing out on anything exciting. Jaheira's tirade continues as the party move on with their exploration of Nashkel, heading towards the river and the southern reaches of the town. Barbaric monster, she calls him on more than one occasion, and even his close friend Imoen does not jump to his defence.
Go on then. Sorted.
The only person that seems to give Godan the time of day after the hamster squishing scandal is Kagan, who explains that Godan should carefully consider who he takes with him on his travels, because clearly some current companions are weak-hearted and could be a liability in the future. A tavern can be seen in the distance, and despite the early hour, Godan decides that some more drinks are in order, hoping that Jaheira's repeated insults, ringing in his ears, will be drowned out by the sweet taste of ale. 12 o'clock, midday. We could pop into the tavern.
Go on then.
Maybe for a swift one.
Right, what's this then?
The Belching Dragon.
Spit it out. Sorted.
Well, here is Volo. Greetings, fellow traveller.
Young miss, I'll be sure to have your funds ready.
What do you say? For I see by your garb that you do not call this place home. Sit with me a while and enjoy the atmosphere of this fine fair, while we recant tales of lands far and far-seeming. I have wandered the width and breadth of Faerun, but yet I have to find such hospitality as that of a simple country festival. It's a shame that the festivities are marred by the events as of recent, though they certainly put up a brave face, do they not? You look confused, so perhaps you not know of the local trouble that continues to vex the most gracious people of Nashkel? If you have just arrived, I could, for the price of an ale and an ear, relate what I know. Shall I tell you of their mining difficulties, or relate the tale of their unfortunate commander of the guard? Certainly. Certainly. Starting with the mines. The word is that all across the expansive Sword Coast, from the Cloud Peaks to Baldur's Gate, an ore shortage is severely crippling local trade. Bandits, purportedly both human and demi-human, raid caravans, whilst ore reaching its destination becomes brittle and useless following smelting, strangely afflicted by an odd iron-weakening plague. As though this were not cause for alarm in itself, production at the mines outside of Nashkel has fallen, with the substantially lower yields being blamed on nervous workers. Mysterious disappearances of several miners have set the whole area on edge, where something must shift the balance to one side or the other. Alright. And the captain of the guard. Just let me finish my drink, and then we can carry on through the wee hours with our tale. Are you joking? You flaming...
You rat.
It is surprising what one can learn at a simple country
The
fair.
guard. I hear that Commander Brage of the Armenian Guard has been missing for some weeks now, following a strange alteration in his behaviour. Where once he was a well-thought-of family man, he has turned to senseless mayhem, effecting a rampage the likes of which I have never heard. His fellow soldiers noted nothing out of sorts that could trigger such a transformation, but one notable item seems relevant. If not for the iron shortage, it would have gone unnoticed, but prior to his mad rage, the commander procured a new sword. The importance of this information, I have no way of verifying. Right, well, thank you for your stories, even if they were rather long-winded. I'm quite certain our paths will cross again, he says.
Go on then, I'm on it.
I got some cheap beer for you.
So, asking us if we'd like a drink. I think after listening to that long-winded tale or two, I think we certainly could do with another drink. Dragon's Breath. Make it 2.
Sorted.
Wait a minute.
Spit it out. You rang. Sorted. Go on then, I'm on it.
Godan just catching something in the corner of his eye here. That's just a bouncer.
I'm on it. Spit it out.
So we have a river, which needs to be crossed via the bridge, I would assume.
You rang. Right, what's this then?
But, we'll have a little quiet walk by the riverside, perhaps walk off our beer. Ooh, somebody enjoying the scenery. Oh, we can't actually get to the other side from that bridge. But over on the other bridge, there seems to be a mage-like looking character.
Go on then.
Not the one scratching his backside, this one here. Edwin.
Spit it out. Right, what's this then?
Go no further. I require the services of your group.
Yes, they will do nicely.
Is this what I have to work with? Pathetic. But it will have to do. I am Edwin, and I would have you work for me. It is but the simple chore of killing the witch Dinah here. Do you accept the task? Very strange to approach random travellers requesting the death of a woman. Now this Dinah here character rings a bell. It was the character that Minsk was speaking of. He wanted her saving, and he, Edwin, wants her dead. Well, Minsk is dead. Who cares if Dinah here follows him? But first of all, we could do with a bit of information. We just don't randomly go around killing people for the fun of it. Why do you want this woman dead? We'd certainly like to find out before we stick an axe through her skull. Frankly, yes. It is no concern of yours. You need but perform the act with no questions. What is your answer? Price? If you're not going to tell us about why you want her dead, at least be gracious enough to tell me how much you're willing to pay me for murdering a potentially innocent woman. The prize I offer would surely be beyond measure in your meagre understanding. Either take the job or not. So he's not telling us why he wants her dead, and he's not telling her what we're going to get in response for carrying out the task. I'd say that's a no. Find another stooge. One would think that any reward is better than none at all. No matter, I shall seek out others who know their place. And off he tots. Wanted me to slay a witch named Dinah here, but I declined. Mistake? Who knows? But Godan doesn't work unless he knows what he's working for.
You rang. Sorted.
Oh, don't speak.
Hey,
Don't. No, Nuba, no! I remember this from my first playthrough. He just literally bombards you
hey,
with random comments, and you just can't escape him. No, Nuba, bad Nuba.
Go on then.
In fact, Godan doesn't like to be pestered, Nuba. If I was you, I'd go away very swiftly.
hey,
Nuba, Godan doesn't like to be pestered. If I was you, I'd move away very swiftly.
I'm on
Last
it.
chance.
hey,
Nuba. Nuba, I told you Godan does not like to be pestered, and you did not listen to me. Stupid boy.
You rang. Sorted.
Right. Suddenly the world seems peaceful once again. At least we didn't lose reputation. That would have been quite unsavoury. The second scandal of the day. As if squishing hamsters is not enough, Godan now takes to slaying overly zealous and meddlesome farmhands, thus ensuring that most of the party would not be speaking with him for some time.
What's your tale?
I wish things were better here on the farm, but at least we're not miners. An off-the-cuff comment here. Quite derogatory, really. Aye, but there is to dig your own grave. In the mines, the very claws of the Batlisu will rake your skin and haul you down into the unknown depths. You're not well off here on the surface, but we are better off, I can assure you. Pity the souls of those wretched miners.
Go on then. Right, what's this then?
A cow. Not a flying cow this time, just a regular old cow. Nowhere near as much fun.
Spit it out. Right, what's this then? You rang.
The group swing by the
Sorted.
farmhouse and then make their way back up towards the bridge in complete silence, nothing but the sound of the running water of the river reaching their ears. Godan has made his mind up on where he intends to go next, and it's certainly not the mines. He needs some cheering up, and with the carnival in town, it would be a shame not to head there next. And so we have done a full lap of the town and we end where we started, on the bridge. So to find out what we're going to do next time, join me then.